We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
Throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
Up in a code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pin a fold, never tell me killer fold. Everybody coming from the hood, so not kidnappo. Everybody stacking by the same cause you never know the stories that are coming from the same blood, living in a prison. Yeah.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
Coming with a ski mask, bitch, with a BB. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one
Don't care.
We ain't fit, I can't get
We're in
We
here.
getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere. The bottle popping everywhere. The money overflowing everywhere. The swags everywhere.
Designers everywhere.
Throwing money in the airline.
We're in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We're in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We're in there. We're in there. We're in there. Hey, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. You know what time it is. With the pitching, petition, question main intention. Boy, lie to us. Anyways, welcome to another live stream. I am happy to be back. I know I've not been streamed. I didn't even give you a Sunday breakdown, Monday breakdown, Tuesday breakdown, but I'm here on a Wednesday. Late as hell. You know what? They always say something. It's better late than never, right? We're gonna break down the market. I already charted up the market. No, you know, I'm gatekeeping. That's what I've heard. I've been gatekeeping. But the information I'm posting, I'm gonna be posting. I post my info all the time. I post my info all the time. And I want to tell you that I ain't gatekeeping nothing. I'm straight up, you know, just focusing on the money. I know what happened Sunday. I know I got distracted. I wasn't locked in. I was definitely playing Battlefield 6. What a great game. But it's time to lock back in, guys. You know, I was on the phone earlier, and one thing I've noticed is like trading, people are not gonna listen to you. They're not even give you the time of day until you make money. So I got one job, and I gotta make the money on. So let's get it started. You know what I'm saying? That's the point, like, of trading. You know, people not gonna listen to you until you get money. Once you get money, their ears, they're gonna ask you everything. So let's get to that bread. Let's get to that money on. Let's get to that bread. Let's get to that money on. Let's be consistent, profitable traders. But I'm gonna break down what I kind of drew for the week. I know it's freaking Wednesday night. It's terrible timing by me. I'm gonna do better. You know, I'm not perfect. So gonna start out with a Mag 7. And if you don't know what a Mag 7, you know what? I'm gonna show the people what Mag 7 is, right? Because for the people in the bag, poser. For the people in the back, you know, they don't be listening, right? They got small brain. People got small brain out here. Let's see, where is the Mag 7? This is real right here.
Are 7 tech companies which make up 28% of America's total market capitalization as of
28% of the market cap. 28% of America's market cap. These 7 stocks make up 28% of U.S. market cap.
They're magnificent because in 2024, over half of the entire S&P 500's growth was from these 7 stocks alone.
Over
It
half.
made millions of investors a lot of money, but also leaves
So why are you not invested in these stocks?
situation being more concentrated in one industry than at any other time in recent history. But which country has the most concentrated stock market? France's top 5 luxury goods companies make up 37% of its stock market.
So this is like free game right here. What stocks to enter? Bro, if you want foreign stocks, get into this foreign stocks.
Portugal's top 2 energy companies at
Get into
39%,
Portugal's,
and the Samsung Republic itself
get in Samsung,
10% of its value in its 5 largest
get in Hyundai.
But you won't find the real concentrations unless you look at the stock markets dominated by a single company. Argentina has Mercado Libre at 52%.
All right, Argentina's economy cooked.
53%, and Taiwan has TSMC at 50%.
Get in some TMC, man. That was some free game right there. Free game, man. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life ski? What you doing with your life ski? You know, there's so many opportunities out here to be made, but people just got, you know, their fingers up their butts. But anyways, not sneak this in. I'm just saying. What is this? Earning feed. I know Cisco reported earnings. Hopefully they do better. Because you know, I'm gonna talk about some stock stocks to follow. Kind of stop following. You know, there's so many stocks. There's a lot of stocks. If you can see, a lot of stocks. If you want to filter, there's all alerts. There's no filter. You know, there's a lot of stocks. You know, they got Disney. We can look at Disney. Shout out Disney, man, bringing out, you know, putting out shitty movies that I won't watch. I don't know who's watching Disney movies in the year of 2025, but you know, they got a lot of great companies, you know, reporting earnings. And let's see what happened. What's going to happen next week. So we kind of dried up, kind of dry week next week. Walmart's reporting, Zim, I know Bull, Copart, Gap, Ross, Nvidia, the 19th. That's something to be on the lookout for. And one thing I've learned about, you know, trading stocks and trading around earnings, right? You got to be very careful. A lot of stocks get very expensive around earnings. And if the stock is too expensive around earnings where like you got to buy way out of the money, it's not worth it. If it's 10 points, 20 points out the money and it's reasonable, then you can play the earnings. Only play earnings with money you're willing to lose, because guess what? If the stock goes against you, you cannot be upset. So that's how you got to look at it, right? And I got another gem for y'all. If you want to get into it, ooh, look at those earnings, looking beautiful. But back to the Mag 7, right? Because I'm not gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna keep it very, very short, very simple. I'm not gonna, you know, take too long. I'm not gonna talk too much, you know, because I feel like I just talk too much. I don't want to waste my breath. I want to, you know, give you this most impactful knowledge. I'm gonna say knowledge. I already drew up the market. You can see this is how the month is looking. Look at this. Maybe Facebook might come down to this level. We never know. And then we look on the monthly. On the weekly, check on the weekly price. You know, this is an old resistance on this weekly right here. This price gonna break this and continue downward, or we're gonna continue upward. See, look, price played a great resistance right here. Once price finally broke, we went all the way from 630 to 740, right? And that became a new resistance / range zone, and then price finally failed and came back down. So, you know, we're gonna keep an eye out. Definitely not in play. Stock is not in play. You know, that's something I learned about stock being in play and in play. So once it's nowhere any old highs, maybe you can mark this up. You know, there's nothing wrong with putting a, you know, old resistance here, but also let's put an old support here, right? Boom. We have this support too. Now we have, you know, about this happened with the earnings being very, very low, 84% lower than expected. And even though the revenue was up, their earnings was not as great as they were expecting. That dropped the market significantly. Significantly. I didn't even say that. Significantly. English is not my first language. I can't do too much. Boom. Bring that here, right? If you want some levels of support and resistance, but if we go in a smaller time frame, you can see what price is doing, right? We got it here. And I know price is on a downward trend, but we gotta just be, you gotta, with this market, gotta be on the lookout, see what prices, you gotta be an observer, right? Willing to play and observe at the same time, right? You gotta be willing to play and be observatory, willing to watch, willing to see what's going on. Now we got Microsoft. Microsoft literally came back to this this is target 1, right? Boom. Price broke the support and then came to target 1. As you can see right here. And we have resistance top of here. As you can see it, boom. Right, I didn't wrote that. Right there. On a smaller time frame. See what's going on. Smaller time frame. This is this latest high. Broke that high on a smaller time frame. See, maybe you could play it. Maybe market. The stock could push here. Stock could push this 550 level where it last fell off, or could continue downwards. There's got to be watching out. But for me, I like that it broke this low, this high. But price was in a downtrend, breaking lows, creates a new low, creates a new price, creates a new high on a short time frame, fails to break this low, something to look out for, and then let's see if price gonna creep, and continue upwards. That's the thing you gotta be on the lookout. You can't. But one thing with stock, you can your prediction can never be final, right? Because you can think that you're right, but you're not. Your timing is off, or you could be right and the market is not doing what you think is right. So you never gonna be completely right with the market. Your job is to observe and see what's going on with the market and see what play and follow your rules. Follow your rules. Right now, Tesla's in this range right here. You see this range, the daily range. Prices, going back from 470 to 420. It's going back, and then price came back to it 1 and 2, 3, right? Are we gonna break below this 420 level, right? Price keeps coming back to this level. Price keeps coming back to the level, and then you can see on a smaller time frame, more candlesticks. See what price is doing. Look at this level right here. See, that's a level of support. Level of support on a smaller time frame. It's going to 1 hour. Boom. See that. Price failed to break above this level. Look at that. Price rejecting this 120 level, 420 level so much. Look, price is coming back, fail. Breaks this resistance right here. Our resistance was broken. And then, then it finally broke below. So are we going to continue downward? I don't know. It's a sign, Maybe we might continue downward. Go to Google. Also, Google has a large... so far we're in this little channel right here between the support and resistance. As you can see, we have some resistance, but resistance turned into support, right? Price broke above, came to the support, failed, came back down to support, tested this resistance again, came down, then broke above. Now it's above this level of resistance, right? Call it support too, shit. All about stocks is all about your what you see and trusting what you see, trusting yourself in what you see. Look at the amount of volume. Only 4 million volume, right? Not too much volume. A lot of movement. We go into that $50 million. This is what Apple's showing us. Got this resistance. Boom, broke it. And it's between this daily channel right here. You see, you have this daily channel. We formed a 4-hour resistance in between this channel, right? And it finally broke. Right. But it's feel like it's failing to create a high. So we're gonna break below. So it's gonna watch, right? And never trade. You don't want to trade in between channels, right? That's another rule for me. I just don't want to be trading in between channels, right? Don't want to trade in between channels. Trade what's it called? Trade above or below resistance. But if there's opportunity, and you can see there's a great opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So this you can see as a daily channel, but if price comes back above this resistance, our target is gonna be this right here on top of this, back to some resistance. Price is definitely gonna push to resistance. So you gotta watch out for that. Try to trade back up to, never trading between channels unless you see an opportunity that you can't miss, right? Then, some people can also bring this, call this the resistance, right? Once price breaks above here, this is our target. This could be our target right here. Could be a target right here. This could be our resistance right here. Boom. It's all about how you see it, right? Doing a daily. Yep. It's all about how you see it. Price is able to come here, but we had a falling hammer. And right here, this is not a good sign. We have bearish engulfing. Look at that. Engulfed all two of these candlesticks. Is there going to be more? Then you want to enter right below the support, which was the old resistance, by the way. As you can see, boom, price fought to fought 1, 2, finally broke out, get to this level. Then we could go to NVIDIA on the monthly. Gray months followed by one red month. People are panicking. It's good, you want people to be scared. You want people to be scared about losing $150, Want to be scared about losing $150 That's great. That's great. You want people to be scared about losing $150. They probably eat $150 a week or more. Never know. But anyways, as we can see, The resistance came back to retest. Broke it. Could have been target. But right now we're looking over here on a smaller time frame. Kind of see what's actually going on. I just like putting the green arrows. So this here. Then we have this kind of price is kind of playing around in this little channel right here. We're gonna go above this. We're crazy. Or we're going below here. And the trading right now. I'm looking at hood. With hood on the smaller time frames, go on a 4-hour. See, we in this daily channel, just 2 daily channel. If you go on the daily candlesticks, price is kind of bouncing in between here. And then within that channel, there's a clear support right here. You know, price broke it and it's bouncing off and it finally broke. You can continue downwards. And if we continue downwards, are we gonna, you know, go all the way? But you can see right here, this is another thing I noticed. Price did not close below this low. I create a higher high, kind of ish. Not really, but it did not close below it. All right, that could be an indication that price does not want to go down, right? Because if it's going a smaller time frame, see even here, just barely. Price did not want to close below that level. Let's look on the daily, right? Because daily is very more important. Okay, the daily price closed above here, but we did start the day down here, right? And we having a lot of confusion. Price doesn't know what to do. Price doesn't know what to do, so you gotta just be careful and watch out. When we go up Palantir, we see a bearish signal right here. You know, this evening star. You know, price peaked, but not gonna be peaked yet. Going to 4-hour. Price try to push this. They're gonna go below. See, breaking it down to more detail level. About trading this. Price broke. Is it gonna come back or is it gonna retest? Bar. Hey. Put on some background music. All right. Let's move on to Earning Hub. Kind of research Cisco. You know, I think I bought some Cisco. Did I buy some Cisco? Did I invest in some Cisco? Let's see. Cisco. No, they're always beating their earnings. Do not. Then you can buy options. Let's start on Cisco. Okay. Let's look at Cisco's financials. Got our stock analysts. Analysis. Stock analysis. Let's go to Cisco quarter earnings. Cisco Systems. Let's look at their forecast. Yeah. Go up, all the way up. Let's go to back to their income sheet, right? So 12 months, and 25, 24, and 23. You can see we have been COVID. 23 was a good year, but 24 was tough. And that's EBT excluding usual items. I don't know what that means, but I think 23 was a good year in net income. 24 was a down year. 25 was a down year, but past 12 months, they have shown, increase in revenue. They, are expecting to increase that. Let's look at that balance sheet though. How's the assets? They have $121 billion in assets, and total liabilities $74 billion in total liabilities. Share worker is about $47 billion, which is pretty good. But look at that cash flow. 23 was a good year. Look, they accumulating debt, but in 23, there's something to look out for. So not really biggest fan. See cash flow, operating cash flow, investing cash flow. 24, they invested $20 billion into something. Definitely cost them. Financing cash flow, not great either. Let's look at on the quarterly level. At TDM. So let's look at the quarterly level. Each quarter, they've been, increasing their revenue. Q3 was tough on them. Okay, Cisco. What about Disney? How's Disney doing? Disney. DIS. On my list. Walt Disney, huh? Let's give Disney a good old look. Monthly amount. Let's see. Dang, Disney's been stuck at this 120 level. Look at this on the weekly, actually. We have earnings coming up, and look, we have been at this 120 resistance forever. 120 earning resistance forever. And Disney pays out dividends. Last earnings, Disney, made revenue and earnings did well, 22%. You know, they're probably gonna keep turning out them Marvel movies. I don't know what Disney's making money on right now. Marvel movies, theme parks, charging the wazoo. Go to a damn theme park, man. I ain't go to Disney World. I never been to Disney World. I ain't planning on going to Disney World. And drop a one in the chat if you are going to be going to Disney World anytime soon, or you are planning on. Or if you've been to Disney, just drop a one in the chat. I want to mark this up beautifully. Race breaks this. For earnings too. Channel right here. Shout out if you are interested in Disney. Let's look at their financials. Okay, so Disney, that trailing 12 months. Revenue has grown. They've been increasing their revenue year over year. Net income also growing in 21. You know, I know that was like a reset year. Look at 24, 25, but look, almost doubling the net income, which is great, which is awesome actually. I don't know what who watching Mufasa and Wakanda, where their cash flow coming from. And then also paying dividends. They stopped paying dividends, but they feel like they are continuing to pay dividends. So I might get some Disney stock. I'm gonna get in some Disney stock. You know, Disney stock looking pretty good. Look at their balance sheet. Total assets $296 billion. And total liabilities $80 billion. Shareholders' equities. So that's like a 2-to-1 ratio. It's a really good ratio. That's a great ratio. Let's look at the quarterly outlook. Each quarter, they've been pumping out great revenue. Look, revenue's been going up and up and up, right? That's crazy. $5 billion. Sheesh. Oh, it's in millions. Make it in B's. Can we keep it consistent? $5 billion from 2, 3, $5 billion last quarterly earnings, and this is Q3. What are they reporting? They're reporting Q4. Maybe their fiscal year is like ahead, so they have a different fiscal year. So that's how they calculate this shot. So when you see that, oh, how to come they already reported the Q3 already, because they have different companies have different fiscal years, right? Some fiscal years don't start the same time as y'all start, you know, as the calendar year start. Just think about it like that. That's how I look at it. Then the cash flow is just looking good. I like Disney right now. Disney is a good buy. Look at this forecast. Man, I'm low-key, I like Disney. I love Disney. The way Disney's looking pretty good. I like it. What is this? Quantum is like low-key. You know what? Let's look at Quantum. What is Quantum about? Let's go to info. Let's reading with Katembo. So Quantum is a United States-based company that delivers end-to-end data managed solutions designed for unstructured data in the era of artificial intelligence. It provides one of the cost-efficient solutions to the entire data lifecycle. The group provides solutions for videos, image, audios, and other large files because the unstructured data represents okay. Let me get a strawberry. Let me get a strawberry. Let me get a strawberry before I continue. Should I do more? How about new? let me just look for interesting companies, right? Let me look for interesting company. New New Holdings LD provides digital banking services. It offers several financial services such as credit cards, personal accounts, investing, and personal loans, insurance, mobile payments, business accounts. Wait a minute. I like this growth though. New. Boom. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And so, New Holdings, all right. Let's look at the overall dividends. Let's go back. Where is it? One C. New Holdings. Look at their financials, right? So new, man. New. I like that they are growing fast. Revenue is growing. Where do they operate out of? Does it say? For info. Okay. The company earns majority of its revenue in Brazil. Oh, check out to the Brazil. Investing in Brazil. Shout out Brazil. Can I get a one in the chat if y'all from Brazil? You ever been in Brazil? Okay. Guess not. Loving these Trader Joe's strawberries. Ain't gonna lie. Aldi's has better produce than Trader Joe's. I'm willing to fight about that. I'm willing to fight. I'm telling you, Aldi's got better produce. But the meat, you gotta get your meat at Trader Joe's. Aldi's meat, bro. Man, you tripping. You tripping getting meat at Aldi's. You tripping getting meat at Aldi's, man. Straight jacking, just tripping. You just tripping, bro. You just tripping. But let's get back to this New Holdings balance sheet. Let's look at the income, man. They've been 2012. Let's look at the quarterly, man. Let's look at it annually. Then let's look at the net revenue, man. Losing money, boom. Almost doubled. Well, 50% up from last year in 2012 months. So we're on a quarterly level. Man, this has been good. And this is like on the billions too. Let's go at millions, right? They've been growing like crazy. Net income growing, making almost 500. Look at this. This is really good, you know, right? This is really good. I like this. Let's look at their balance sheet, right? How do their assets hold up versus their liabilities? So we have $62 billion, right, in total assets. $53 billion. And then shareholder equity is only $9 billion. So that's like the things about new stocks. They're gonna, the smaller stocks, they're gonna have more risk. I like it. Let's pop New. Let's pop New in the red list, man. F, I'm gonna say F. Their financials, like the financials look all right. They don't look the greatest, and they started in 2022, so. All right. I could be an early investor. I knew. Get to that new money. If you ain't getting to that new money, what are you doing? All right. $16 level is definitely a great resistance. So I'm gonna put a resistance level right here. New. And they're reporting earnings. And then you put core level because price bounced off, broke above it, you know, then bounced off again. Then tested it, came back, broke above it. Now we're in between this range right here. I like. Then if it can go in a 4 hour, boom. Actually, I'm gonna do this just for my sake. Days, range, minutes, boom. Now I'm forced to use my keyboard when I'm going through the time instead of doing the clicky. You know, some people don't like the clicky. Boom, boom. Look at that. Y'all see that? Looking pretty good though. Let's see. Smaller time frame. This level right here. It's like a little resistance. We have this level right here. B. Like new. I also like Disney too. Like Disney. What about PayPal? PayPal getting cooked. But play here. So I'm selling below this level right here. UPS. I have it mark up UPS. Let me mark it up. Y'all getting extra. Y'all getting bonuses for me today. Look at that. Every price has a reason to move. Boom. Fume. MP. I move MP near gold. Wingstop. Walmart. I'm just loving it right now. Let's go to this. Oh. Man. Here. Should I back test, man? Actress. T. Full-time equivalent. Full-time. Tripping. EFT. ETF. ETFs. Oh. EQQ. Oh, hell no. Let's see what ETF I'm going back to. What is Tesla? TS. The TSLS. 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 What is this? Holy moly. Getting fried, G. Jeez. Little ETF getting cooked. Hanging around support. Finally broke through. Man, why they want me to trade this BS? I'm gonna trade the HYG. 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 Okay, I like it. Let's go back to 2023. Let's go to May 1st, 2023 ski. Okay. On a monthly. Boom. Look at that. Straight down trend. Straight down trend. Straight down trend. On a weekly. Back testing now. I want to list something better. Go to yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, you didn't. Fuck sipping, I'ma down a whole bottle. Hard liquor, hard truth, can't swallow. Need a bartender, put me out my sorrow. Wake up the next day in the Monte Carlo with a new woman. Tell me she from Colorado. When she love women, she'll be gone by tomorrow. Who am I kidding? All this jealousy and agony that I sit in. I'm a jealous boy, really feel like John Lennon. I just want real love, guess it's been a minute. Pissed off from the way that I don't fit it. Tell me what's the secret to love, I don't get it. Feel like I be running a race, I'm not winning. Ran into the devil today and she grinning. Hey, these girls are insane. All girls are the same. They're rotting my brain, love. Think I need a change. I'ma drown in my sorrow. Forgiving, I'ma take, not borrow. And I'm still sinning, I'm still losing my mind. I know I've been tripping, I'm still wasting my time. All the time giving, am I dying, am I living? It's fuck feelings, my sorrow go up to the ceiling. Hey, these girls are insane. Yeah. All girls are the same. They're riding my brain, love. Think I need a change before I go insane, love. All girls are the same. They're riding my brain, love. Think I need a change before I go insane, love. Go insane, love. Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert, armed and dangerous. I keep that Glock on me, and I ain't looking for no trouble. I'm just looking out for me, cause I done did shit that niggas ain't talking about. No
Rapping beef. Tragedies, casualties, scares, tragedies. Remember, in December, that winter heat.
Niggas dying the whole October. The real Halloween. Back-to-back funerals. It's them or us. It's him or me. Don't get booked cause ain't no bond money. We doing this shit for free. If he told him that ain't my homie, that little nigga weak. If I miss, ain't going to sleep. I'm in the street. We play for keeps. Tune 11.
August 11, R.I.P.O.D.
August 9th, 2 days before I turned 17, 21 to 45. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? You fighting an armed robbery, shorty. That's what they offering. My little brother getting big. My uncle got that cough again. He been smoking crack since I was born. That monkey stalking him. I used to stay up late at Granny crib just to talk to him. When I was locked up, God knocked on his door and told him walk with him. Back to this
shit.
Sosa started rapping, out of war going viral. Boy, this bitch cracking, boy, they ass lacking. Hit they block twice, a lot of booming, no jamming. His mama pop out like, oh goddamn, what happened? This the type of shit happen. The life of a savage. You ain't right,
You in left. You in left, man.
not your blood, ain't your cuz. You my son.
Right, you my daddy. You my daddy.
Steady watching me.
You bouncing me.
Red alert, armed and
Dangerous. Put Glock on me.
I ain't looking
For no trouble.
I'm just looking out
Not for me.
cause I done did
Shit, nigga, robbing beef.
Boy, I'm talking tragic.
To these massacres, casualties.
That I can't even
You remember.
that they remember me. Shit that happened late
In December, I bring that winter heat.
niggas dying the whole October. The real
Halloween, like you mean.
took a stripper bitch to shop on Shein.
Better than you low.
She calling my phone, but won't give a dog a
Bone. He won't give a dog a bone. 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 He won't get a dog a bone. He won't give a dog a bone. Police steady. Police steady watching him. Why the police is watching. Look. Fully double testing.
I don't
Just
know
what
why
the
this shit
difference
got me
between
lazy right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do
Yeah,
Percocets or
Molly.
Molly. I'm turning one, trying to live it up here, right, baby. You can ride it, ooh yeah.
Ooh,
Bring it over to my place and you be like, baby, who cares? But I know you care. Bring it over to my place. You don't know what you
did to me. Your body like they speaks to me.
I don't know what you
Did to me. Your body likes that speaks to me.
I can make it hurricane on it. 100 bands, make it rain on it. Tied up, put a chain on it.
Chain on it.
Tattoo my name on it.
No.
Make it cry like a baby.
Yeah.
Pro and make a video.
Yo.
Make it cry like a baby.
Yeah.
Pro and make a video.
Yo, video. Baby, you can ride it. Baby,
Bring it over to
and
my
my legs
place
have
and
been
you be
going
like,
up.
baby, who cares? But I know you care. Bring it over to my place. You
Look like what you did to me. Your body likes what speaks to me.
I don't know.
God damn.
Did to me. Your
Body likes what speaks to me. Oh my God. 90 fucking grand.
baby, you can ride it. Ooh yeah. And you be like, baby, who cares? But I know you care. Hell yeah, I send my.
Baby, what you did to me.
And they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing. They wishing on
Me. Yeah.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you're loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they're wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, I hold back sometimes I won't. Yeah, I feel good sometimes I don't. Hey, don't. I finesse down west and road, hey, nest. Might go down to G-O-D, yeah. Wait, I go hard on Southside G, yeah. Wait, I make sure that Northside E. And still bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing.
No missing on me.
She said, do you love me? I tell her only
Darling,
I only love
my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
50 double, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03. Y'all, without 40, Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, I can't do this on my own. Someone watching this shit close, yeah, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, might go down to G-O-D, yeah. Wait, I go hard on Southside G, yeah. Wait, that north side of you. And still bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing on me. Yeah, yeah. Bad things.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
That they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing on me.
Bad things, bad things. They
She told
wishing.
me put my heart in the bag. Can't nobody get
Ah, it's painful.
Now I'm running from a love I'm not fast. So I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse. But I can't reverse it.
I can't reverse it.
It was a gift and a curse. Now I'm drinking too much, so I'ma talk with a slur. Last time I saw you, it ended in a blur. I woke up in a hearse. You said you loved me first. One thing my dad told me was never let your woman know when you're insecure. So I put Gucci on the fur, and I put my wrist on iceberg. One thing my heart tells me is flex on a hoe every time you're insecure. I can't see it through. I'm running from you. Is your love for real?
For real, love for. It's not true, but it's not true.
She told me put my heart in the bag. And
The
nobody
DJ
gets hurt.
dirt.
Now I'm running from a love I'm not fast. So I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse. You gave me the
Run around and run around.
really got me
Gun around.
always give me butterflies when you come around.
When you come around.
When you come around, you let me know love is not the answer, not the answer, not the answer. Ooh, I love to do drugs on my manners. I get high when you don't decide to answer. Phone home, I need a phone home. I'm throwing rocks at your window. I need to go home. I don't wanna leave. I just wanna be with you, you. She told me put my heart in the bag. And nobody gets hurt. Don't hurt me, love. Now I'm running from a love I'm not fast. So I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse.
You didn't give me number.
Hell yeah, I send mine.
Support. Daily support right here. Rebound. I caught up in my own trade, man. Got caught up in my own trade. Trade. God.
No, she see me calling her. I whip up in the driveway. She done packed up all my stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Can't even talk to her. I ain't gonna lie, this pussy good. It make me feel like stalking her. We supposed to be in love. We supposed to be in love. We supposed to be in love. Till it ain't no breaking up. And we supposed to be in love. Till it ain't no breaking up. Any way that we can talk about it, ain't no walking out. We supposed to be in love. Any way that we can talk about it, ain't no walking out. We supposed to be in love. Any way that we can talk about it, ain't no walking out. We supposed to be in love. How the fuck is you? Why the fuck is you falling all in your feelings? No, understand that I'm ignorant. You gon' probably say that I'm tripping. Throw the left hand, you duck that one. This right, bitch. Won't miss you. Be the bitch like Chris Brown. Go back to jail. No quitting, no surrender, no retreat. Park the whip, hop out on feet. Me and her brother Jules together. He better not get in my business. This shit serious. If you with it, shit get injured. Did I mention how I'm rocking? You gon' pop me yours back to penitentiary. Blowing up the phone. No, she see me calling her. I whip up in the driveway. She done packed up all my stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Can't even talk to her. Ain't gonna lie, this pussy good. It make me feel like stalking her. We supposed to
This
be
is a fucking Don trend.
we supposed to be in
Selling right here.
supposed
I gotta just talk myself through it.
to ain't no breaking
Yeah, yap yourself through it, bro. It's a Don trend. Stop trying to buy here. I move.
We supposed to be in love.
All about shout you, got loud, I bow you. Rip the gown you had around you, threw you down and smell your flounder. If he just had dicked you down, I would've toilet water drowned you. Know my heart is pounding, I don't talk around a lot of fellas. I don't know. Blowing up your mama like mama, we having problems. Passing by the house, I come outside before get violent. Lights off, mask on, silent.
Take the money. Bruh, this been straight L's. Fuck.
Hell yeah, I send my eyes, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Good one right here. Bum, bottom. Sure.
My uncle smoking dope inside the kitchen. My bitch fucked another fella that hurt my feelings. So when I fuck another hoe, I make sure they feel like all in their kidneys. Ask your bitch, know I'm that fella. Ain't seen my brothers in a minute. They took their sentence, fuck the judge and the jury. They hurt my feelings. They don't understand the way a young brother living. Get out my business, little bitch. Get out your feelings, little fella. Hop in the whip, cut up and zoom out Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, la fella. Look at this moonwalk, your hoe better cool off. Before I pull that tool out. Diamond chain, some racks on my neck like part of the jewel house. Really loving it, I'm really thugging. I got shooters that do what I say. My partner told he was gonna kill me. All I did was pray. If that's your fella, then look, your fella should not ever say that he gonna take your life away. But I guess we ain't the same. I took a charge for one of my brothers. He didn't give me a thing. I love a bitch who ain't do shit for me, but give me some pain. I let y'all eat my mama food. I showed y'all where I stayed. Got locked in chains. I kept my mouth closed. I didn't say no names. Now you telling them bitches that fella broken, he ain't getting it. I can't lie, that hurt my feelings. And listen, when I was locked up, you didn't make no visits. I tried to lie like I really wasn't tripping, but my uncle smoking dope inside the kitchen. My bitch fucked another fella, that hurt my feelings. So when I fuck another hoe, I make sure they feel like all in they kidneys. Ask your bitch, know I'm that fella. Ain't seen my mug in a minute. They took that sentence, fuck the judge and the jury. They hurt my feelings. They don't understand the way a young fella lives.
Damn.
Get out my business, little bitch. Get out your feelings, little fella. Have you ever gave your last 20 to a fella that love? That same fella you call your partner, talk about you, drag your name through the mud. I feel neglected, disrespected. Must I mention, that's your best friend. I fucked your best friend, that's my business. She was watching, she was water fuss you. So why she snitching? This so tripping. Got you ignorant when I got the judge told me, boy, you're not gonna see the light of day. 4 indictments in 1 week, the devil, he tried to hollow away. They hope that I was, oh, she did me wrong, got on my pride away. My feelings, yeah, I'm all in them. So I gotta fix it, forgive them. They try not to hate. Solo, I'm whipping the fella. I'm chasing them binges. I'm chasing them racks. Pussy fella wanna kill me, I see it. Tell the fella that I feel it, I feel it.
Gotta lock in.
I walk them down in the trenches. Kill a fella, fuck the witness. It's the way a fella feeling. It's the way a fella living.
No.
Inside the kitchen.
Itchy.
Fucked another fella that hurt my
Feelings, not my
When I
feelings.
fuck another hoe, I make sure they feel like all in their kidneys. Ask your bitch, know I'm that fella. Ain't seen my mug in a minute. They took that sentence, fuck the judge and the jury. They hurt my feelings. They don't understand the way a young fella living. Get out my business, little bitch. Get out your feelings, little fella. Whoa. Pour that bubbly, drink that muddy, drink that
Somebody.
when we're cuddling. Yeah, I'm covered in it. I was dogging it. I was just
Loving it.
That's what
Just out in this. Then for your brothers.
That ain't for you, dog. That's for them other brothers. That ain't for you, shorty. That's for that other bitch. I'm going crazy about it. I'm feeling lovely. I'm drinking bubbly. I'm drinking bubbly. Drink out the bottle and fuck on the
bottle.
yeah. On the morning, it's not a carnival, yeah. This is a royal
Keep training. Session is over and you lost paper money on my shirt.
I just know the ones you call upon, yeah. I just had to pay my dog a bond, yeah. Looking at me like a triple threat. Every time a brother talk a check, smoke the cushion like a cigarette. Run it back, you hear my intellect. Celebrate like the championship. Celebrate like the championship. Celebrate like the championship. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. Celebrate. Don't tell me you celebrate till the moolah I just win. Whoa, it was all a dream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my
That was terrible. Back test.
You drive me crazy, shawty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a fella cap, chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we could have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we could go do what you like. I know you like that, like that, like that, like. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate cause it's so girl you a blessing? Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got in them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I'll treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or believe me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I'll say anything to make you smile. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you
Alright,
still
y'all.
have love for
Give me.
me, girl?
Actually, I'm gonna discuss this. So you saw me back test, and that was not the best of my back tests. And then I know that was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Going back to it, I think the mistake I made mostly was the biggest mistake I made was I was more focused on the money. But not the play. Not me taking profit. Because the big play is gonna happen, but I have to be able to take profit, right? I gotta be able to protect my capital. I did not protect capital. I I did not even refresh. I just started a trade just because of trading. I'm not gonna make money that way. So you know, that was just a bad trading day. Just a bad trading day. Bad back testing session, and trying to come back tomorrow. I'll do better and not let it get my emotions not get tilted, right? So I might not be physically upset, but tilting is where you just start not to care, not do the littlest things that matter, not trading, not what's it called, not refreshing my charts on a week to week. I was just trying to get to that one big trade, and that forced me to not even make any good trades, right? So you see me trying to force that good trade, that one big trade out of satisfy me to be fulfilled. But no, you know what? Maybe taking smaller wins, and adding those up is gonna make me better. So I even put that in my journal. That's how I was journalizing, you know, listening to the music. So that's about training. It's a journey. It's a journey. Not every step you're gonna take is gonna be a step forward. You know, sometimes you're gonna take a step back. You might have a great day, but have a terrible back testing session. So yeah, let's get it. You know, I'm just being honest. You know, you have to put your best foot forward at all costs. And I did not put my best foot forward. I got tilted. I start worry about the money. I not worry about the plays, the type of trades I was taking. If I would even take that, I was trading against the trend. I was trading, you know, being impatient. I did not show patience. I got tunnel vision. I saw that, oh, prices bouncing off of here. Let me get in. No, got to be patient. Got to be better and see what the market is doing. But for all that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. You got the trades, you got a trade game. We're gonna trade, we're gonna be millionaires. You know, hard work beats talent. Let's get it.